Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Ferguson, and I want to talk about All Stars 10, but there is a much more pressing issue that I have to talk about first, and then I'm going to take like a moment of silence, and then I'm going to talk about All Stars 10. So this will be a fun video, but before we get into that, today we lost a legend. We lost an incredible performer, a judge, a queen of many talents. And though her time on Drag Race was short and marked off by maybe a couple of just bad situations, she never let that dim her light. This morning we lost Jiggly Caliente, and I express my condolences to her family, to her friends, to the people over at Drag Race Philippines. By all accounts, she was an amazing person with a heart of gold, and even though she had a rough start of it, she never let that get her down. I loved Jiggly Caliente. She was such a fierce entertainer, a fierce performer. Um, she always was just there. And even though sewing wasn't her strong suit, she really gave it her all on both seasons. My favorite Jiggly Caliente moment is probably the baked potato couture, or the ladyboy thing where she said that's not soy sauce in your panties. That was funny. I love Jiggly Caliente. And I know that she is being embraced right now by a bunch of queens up in heaven, or whatever plane of existence is after this, whether it be heaven or. I know that she's up there partying, and not having to worry about stuff anymore. And I don't really necessarily know what happened. I know the updates that they gave for Jiggly, and that is about it. So I am not going to assume anything. And if we never find out, we never find out. I don't want to pry. I'm not going to ask. Because frankly, I think that is rude. I don't like it when the first comment I see in a post is, wait, what happened? I know that people are concerned, but read the room. That doesn't matter. She's gone. And we can't really be asking questions about that, especially if it's like a sensitive subject to people. So let us take a moment of silence for Jiggly Caliente. All right. Um, Usually I would do a full minute there, but I didn't really know what to do with myself. Let's get on to All Stars 10. This season was announced last week on Wednesday, and I'm just now getting to it because, honestly, laziness. I've been lazy and I haven't wanted to do it, as well as I had just work obligations and stuff. Um, so, we are going to break down the cast. There were 18 queens here, which is a lot. I don't like that there are 18 of them. I really wish that there were like 12. But this is fine. We have three groups of six queens, sorry. And each of them has a queen that has returned to All Stars, a couple of early outs, and a couple of finalists, or just one finalist. Um, So let's get into the season, starting with Aja. So this is group one. Their promo was orange, and let's look at this. She is like a Bollywood princess. I love the squiggly hair in the wig. I love the jewels going down the stockings. I love like the Marie Antoinette like puffed out thing. There's the picture. Don't be like don't be wanting me to do that every week. I don't know if I will. Um, she, for me, is definitely making it past the merge. All three of the queens that are coming back are making it past the merge for me. Because I'll explain in a minute. Apparently, this season is going to be on Paramount Plus, so hopefully it won't air at like 3 a.m., but whatever. Aja gets a cream for me. Next up is Bosco. Bosco. Oh, also, let me just say, my favorite Aja moment is definitely her Crystal of Asia Snatch Game or her talent show. I think that she was just an icon. Bosco. This is a woman. She's a woman, alright. Um, she is kind of giving like this, like Elaine Page style look to her. She is kind of giving a little bit of Audrey Hepburn. I love it. I love the feathers, and I love how naked she is underneath all of that. She's showing off her body. My favorite thing that Bosco did on her season was probably after her season. It was the documentary that she filmed. Also, I just realized y'all don't really know my opinions about these queens because except for Lydia and Georges, when I started this, that's really, and there's no season 16 queens on here. With Aja, I was not living for on season 9, not because I was like a Valentina fan, just because I didn't really know a whole lot about her. I wasn't really even watching the show at that point. I started around season 11. Like actually actively watching it and keeping up with it. And even then, I didn't know that Silky Nutmeg Ganache was as like worse off as she was in her season. I thought that like I wanted her to win because I wasn't really watching the show. But as for Aja, when I watched All Stars 3, I fell in love with her. I thought that she was really cool. That she got like a lot of anime references and stuff like that. I think that she could have gone farther if they wanted her to. The ball was a tricky, slippery slope, and I think that they didn't see her as a top contender, which is sad because it should have been Kennedy and Shangela in the bottom two, and then Kennedy would have gone home. And I love Kennedy Davenport, don't get me wrong, but Aja definitely, I think, saved herself with the final look. I don't understand why she was in the bottom, other than the fact that her soup can was kind of mid. Up next, Bosco. What I feel about Bosco is that I didn't like her originally. I thought that she was fine. She was fine. She was okay. But the problem was that she was just kind of there the entire time, and when she would win a challenge, it'd be like, okay, good for her. I kind of got season 14 I hated. I loathed season 14 because I was just tired of it. There were all these double saves and double eliminations and double lists and chocolate bars, and I gave up. I gave up my enjoyment of it because even the person I wanted to win didn't win. It was Lady Camden that I wanted to win, and instead it was Willow. And while I love Willow now, and I agree with Willow's win now, I was like, girl, really, I can't even enjoy myself. Bosco, for me, in my personal opinion, originally, though I love her more now than ever, was fifth place. I feel like she should have been sent home during the lip sync to Telephone. It should have been her and Willow in the bottom, with Angeria as safe, or her and Angeria with Bosco going home. Honestly, and I'm sorry to say that, but I'm like, I wasn't really living for her. I love her now. She's great now. Love her now. Great. Next up, another season 14 queen, Deja Sky. She's having this like jazz, this Lexi Love moment with the collar, like the death becomes her type lady. Um, I think that she looks really cool. What I will say though is she's lost a lot of weight, which is great. Like looking at this, yeah, she still has the curves, but like she's really given us a different silhouette. The thing about Deja, I loved Deja. Her most iconic moment was Snatch Game, obviously, but or the Moulin Rouge walking the dogs thing. That was cool too. Thing about Deja was she had a good personality, but that wardrobe was not giving what it needed to give, baby. Like she was not serving it to the children. So I enjoyed her personality, but on the runway it was kind of not giving. So I'm hoping to see much more elevated looks from Deja Sky. If not, that's I guess completely fine. We'll see her in the finale. I don't know if she's making it past the merge. Bosco definitely is. It's between Deja and somebody else for me. Um, I love her. She's great. Let's move on to Eileen the Alien, the first queen out on season 16. I have to say that my favorite thing about her was her shadiness. My thoughts on Irene. First off, this look is great. I love the like she looks like she looks expensive. She looks like she got money. I love the headpiece. I love the nails. I love the pose. She looks just really great. What I will say though is I'm a little bit cautious with Irene because of what Selena Estidis said. She said that she would not want to do a thing with Irene after her season. And I don't know really why that is, other than the fact that maybe she was unkind to a couple of her castmates. I'm surprised to see her and Bosco in the exact same thing. But here's the thing. I think that she's going to be a great personality. I don't see her making it past the merge. Just because of just thoughts. Just thinking about it. We have like three queens that I really think hold the essence of what it means to be on Drag Race. Up next is Olivia Lux from season 13. She looks really beautiful. I love the fact that her promo look spells Lux. She looks fabulous. What I will say that, and also her body T is on point. Wow. She's gotten a lot better with drag. My favorite performance of hers was probably in the Rusical. Her Marky Tuckenberg. She did great in that. She kind of fizzled out near the end, I will say, but you know, thus be it. Olivia, for me, is the one that I think is going to make it past the merge. I feel like she is going to be like a really great, like, thumbs up, we're doing this type queen, and I think that she's going to be really nice and not villainous. Watch me be wrong. But I do enjoy her on this season, on her original season, and on this season, she looks like she's going to be a good time. On her original season, I wanted her more than Candy Muse in the top four, but I didn't want her to win. Simone was the winner for me there. It was Simone and Rosé. Gottmik, let me explain. I love Gottmik, but I felt like back then there was really a lot of favoritism for Gottmik, not only because she was good at drag, she is, and she meaning Gottmik, like the character Gottmik, not Cade. But I felt like there was a little bit of favoritism because she was a trans man. On the first ever trans man on Drag Race, that they gave Gottmik a lot of that boosted thing. I think there was a lot of times where Gottmik should have been in the bottom, and they weren't because RuPaul saved them. The two times that I pick out are the Soda Can Challenge and the Disco Mentary. They should have been in the bottom for both of those challenges instead of Tina Burner and Tamisha Iman, respectively. Just my opinion. But anyway, love Gottmik, and I love Olivia Lux as well. I wanted her to be in the top four, but I understood why she was not. Next up, Phoenix. This is a blast from the past. She looks really fabulous. She has had work done. Um, I enjoy her. I don't really have a favorite thing that she did because I don't really remember a whole lot of what she did. So I'm glad that she's back here. This promo look. I'm glad of this promo look. Um, though I do remember that she was a lot catty with Venus Delight because they did the exact same like thing for their Christmas runways. So that was pretty fun. I've been wanting Phoenix back for a little bit. She's not making it past the merge though, and the reason that I don't think that is because she just I feel like she doesn't know how to do modern day drag race. I feel like she's gonna get here and be overwhelmed on what they all have to do, and it'll be like, well, shit. Um, Phoenix, I love her. I'm rooting for her, but I don't think that she's gonna make it. And if she doesn't make it, then I'm sorry, Phoenix. Love you though. You're great. Yeah, on her original season, I really didn't remember a whole lot of what she did. Though I do have to say, I know that she's probably a lot better at this now. I do have to say that her and Stacey Lee Matthews having that little feud, I didn't like that. Season three's Untucked was rotted, and there's some parts that I like the Sugar Daddy speech, but then there were other parts where it was like, man, like stop, please. Anyway, up next, Georges. Now y'all already know. Y'all already know I like this queen. Fucking hell, she looks fine. I am confused, but like okay, whatever. She's back. There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can complain to about it. She's definitely making it past the merge. She has the personality to win this. And honestly, even though I'm rooting for somebody else who will probably get to last, I do think that this is the representation that we need that I was talking about with Jules. We need somebody like Georges to come in, do what she needs to do, and win the crown. So that way we can prove to the world that hey, she's here. She's queer, and you know it's so muggy out here. I don't know. I think her most iconic moment was from the past All Stars, probably her Megan. Her I was just an AI doll. I'm excited to see what she does. I'm excited to see what she does. Though, if it's anything like what she did on All Stars, I think that she's probably gonna be in the top, and I will explain that in a minute. Next up, Carrie, season 14 again. Carrie, I'm glad that she's back. I'm glad because she was an icon, and she needed to come back. My favorite Carrie Colby moment is probably her just existence. I think that first episode really solidified the Colby dynasty. Because Sasha came in the next season and won. So, I mean, I think that she's going to try and do more of a Carrie Colby, like, being a Colby. I don't necessarily know if she's going to make it past the merge. I don't think that she's going to. That being said, if she does, perfect. But I don't know. I kind of feel like she's not. Again, season 14 was weird. I liked Carrie, but I knew that she was not really a big contender for the crown. But I thought that she was going to make it a lot longer than she did. Up next, I'm actually going to skip a few. Let's talk about Tina Burner. Because I don't think that Tina Burner is making it past the merge. And I'm honestly surprised to see Tina Burner here. And not in the orange group either. They decided just to give her pink and go fucking deal with that bitch. I love Tina Burner. I think that she looks great. My favorite moment of hers was probably, again, the Rusical. Or her Richard Simmons impersonation. Or the Disco Mitri. She had a couple of great moments. Though, my brother loathes her. My brother does not like Tina Burner. And I think that's hilarious because I'm like, you don't like Tina Burner. I don't know why. Tina is great. I hope that she's not gonna make it past the merge though. Um, I think that she's just not what we need right now as in terms of an All Stars winner. I don't know. Next up, Lydia B. Collins. We already know. Y'all already know my thoughts on her. I love this queen. I love the look. Her most iconic moment was definitely the Kiss Me Deadly lip sync, in my opinion. Followed then, of course, by the roast, where she described Mistress as an oscillating fan. I enjoy her, but I think that she's going to make it past the merge. Because here's the thing. She knows how to do current day Drag Race. She knows how to do current day Drag Race better than some of her other competitors. Because she's been on the show longer. So, she's been on the show shorter, period. This year, in fact. So, I love Lydia. I hope that she does well. Do I think that she's going to win? I'll get to that. Up next, Mistress Isabel Brooks. Looks fine. I enjoy her. She's definitely making it past the verge for me. She's going to do fine. And yeah, I'm excited to see her in her little shady era. Season 15 was good. I was in a bad place. That's actually when I got this place. So yeah, I enjoy Mistress a lot. My mom did not like Mistress when we were watching the season, because reasons. But I think that Mistress was a great thing of TV, and controversially, I think that she and Sasha should have been top 2. Up next, Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. I love Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. She follows me on Twitter. And that look is great. She really doesn't have a lot of like memorable moments, but I will have to say that her from Atlanta, Georgia, thing was just iconic. I'm not surprised to see her here, but I am like rooting for her. Though again, like Phoenix, I don't think that she's gonna make it past the merge because there's a lot that goes into drag nowadays that I don't know necessarily if the older queens can do. We saw with Chanel how Chanel kind of struggled to adapt a little bit, so we shall see. Finally, Group 3. Up first, Acid Betty. This is an icon. I love her. She's great. My favorite Acid Betty moment is probably her money dress from the first episode. She definitely is going to be one to watch out for, but not making it past the merge. I already know who's going to probably make it past the merge. And I don't think that she's going to necessarily be part of that. I think that she's going to be too, like, bitter to make it past the merge. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's something about the personality that I am kind of nervous about with her, you know? On Season 8, she did fine, though I do think that she deserved to go home when she did. I also kind of just wanted to see her back more. Next, Alyssa Hunter. Not a lot to say. She's a hot guy. I'm excited to see her, but I'm also kind of like, okay, it's Alyssa Hunter. It's fine. She's fine. It's cool. I'm surprised to see her here, honestly. Though I do think that she was like the lost look of the seasons, so hopefully she does well. She's not making it past the merge, though, and the reason that she's not is just I don't think that there's a lot that we can do with Alyssa Hunter right now. Next up, Cynthia Lee Fontaine. I've interacted with her before. She's amazing. I love her. I don't think that she's going to make it past the merge just purely based on her track records from her previous 2 seasons. Alyssa's most iconic moment was probably the money gun. Cynthia's most iconic moment was probably her and Eureka doing the, her and Charlie doing the news anchor thing. Either that or just her saying cuckoo a lot. Up next, Dia Betty. She looks like $1,000,000, and I honestly don't know how I feel about her coming back. I'm excited to see her come back. Her most iconic moment for me was probably just her feud with Jasmine and Georges. I really wanted Daya and Jasmine to be on a season together again. She's fine. I enjoy her. Don't get me wrong. I just am like, it's fine. It's fine. She is one that I'm thinking is probably going to make it past the merge, because she has the confidence too. She got the confidence, baby. She's confident, all right. She's Demi Lovato confident. Next is Denali. Hot. She's hot. I love her. I'm not necessarily rooting for her in the finale, but if she is in the finale, sure. She is making it past the merge for me. She has the talent. She has everything that she needs to make it to past the merge. Now, once we get into the other things, I don't know. But making it past the merge is the thing. My favorite Denali moment is probably her congratulations verse. There were a couple of times where I disagreed that she should have been in the top, but I did enjoy her runway looks and stuff like that. She was also the trade of the season, for me at least. It was between her and Joey J, but Denali lasted a bit longer. And also, Denali's just hot. I also love her ice skating things. It's really fun. I wish that she and Rose were on a season together, though. And finally, Ginger Minj. Now, look, she's my winner. I love Ginger Minj. She is in my top 10 favorite drag queens. In, like, the top 3. Bianca, Ginger, and, probably Susie Toot by now, but it was Saphira Crystal, Susie Toot, Mercedes Iman Diamond, Latrice. This is just American. Chi Chi. Who else? Jackie Cox. Cornbread. And probably Anya Nerve too. Anya isn't necessarily at number 10 because like that's a bad thing. She's at number 10 because that's a good thing. And honestly, her and number 9. Also Sasha Colby. I'd have to write them down, but like Sasha Colby's in my top 10 as well. I'd have to bump somebody out. Probably Chi Chi, maybe? I don't know. I love Chi Chi DeVane, though. She was a great entertainer. Ginger Minj is in my top of queens of all time. I've loved her from season 7 to now. I think that she should have won All-Star 6. Sorry about it. I know she wasn't really the fan favorite pick to win, but she should have won All-Star 6. And not to say that Kylie didn't deserve it. She did, but like when I was watching it, I was upset that she didn't win. Just like I was with Nymphia and Saphira, though, again, I've learned to love both of them, and I loved Kylie throughout the entire season. My favorite Ginger Minj moment is probably either one of her Snatch Games that she did, besides the Tammy Faye Baker one. Ginger just gets it. She's making it past the merge, definitely. So, my top 9 are Ginger Minj, Denali, Diabetti, Georges, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Lydia Butthole Collins, Bosco, Aja, and Olivia Lux. So if I'm thinking correctly of what they're gonna do, which they're probably not, but we'll have 2 episodes of top 9, and then the finale where the queen that has the most wins at the top 9 gets to move forward. That's how I would do it, at least. So I'm gonna just say that's Ginger Minj. They'll have a top 3 lip sync, but you have to do a lip sync SmackDown. Lydia and Georges are gonna be top 3. With like Bosco maybe uprising there, with maybe Mistress as well. Like they would be like 4th, 5th, or Denali as well. But Georges, Lydia, and Ginger are gonna be top 3 of this season, just because purely based on the fact that Georges is Georges and Lydia has been there the longest, and Ginger Minj is like really good at drag. That's what I believe in. And if I'm right, I'm right. If not, then whatever the case may be, I'm just excited to get to see this season. It starts May 9th. So who are you guys rooting for? Let me know. My condolences to Jiggly Caliente again, Jiggly Caliente's family again. That was horrible news. And who are you guys rooting for? Leave a comment down below. Leave condolences down below. I love you guys. We got this. Don't give up.